My name is Brandon Straka.
Use the megaphone.
Say what?
Use the megaphone.
I am, sweetie. I am. My name is Brandon Straka. I started the WalkAway campaign, and let me tell you a few things about myself. I'm a gay man, but I'm a lot more than that. I am not a racist. I am not a bigot. I am not a homophobe. And I am not a Democrat. But I sure used to be, and I regret that. You're catching me on a day where I'm a little pissed off, and I'm going to tell you why. Yeah, you know why. Some of you know why. All that the WalkAway campaign wants to do is open the minds and the hearts and free the minds and hearts of liberals and people on the left in America. People who have been enslaved by liberal ideology. That includes especially minority groups in America. For that reason, the WalkAway campaign is having 2 events this week. They are both town hall style events. The first is this Wednesday, March 27th at the Magic Johnson Theater in Harlem. We are screening a documentary movie we made about Black Americans who are walking away from the Democratic Party. We got some right here too. Visual aids. Thank you, Barbara. This is a free event. It will be followed by a town hall in the theater discussing with the citizens of Harlem why Black Americans are voting Democrat at a rate of 90%. One moment. Can you hold this, please? Somebody. Let's talk about a few things.
I know, because I know how to.
Black Americans are voting Democrat at a rate of 90%, and yet 38%, I can't read that, 38% of Black children are living in poverty, 73%, there's a 73% single motherhood rate in the Black community, 36% of all aborted children are Black children, 40% of Black people are living on government assistance, and more Black babies are aborted in New York City than born alive. Wrap your head around that for a minute. Yet 90% of Black people are voting Democrat. We want to get the citizens of Harlem together in one room and have a discussion and ask a question. Why? Why are you voting Democrat? What are these people doing for you? Now, let me tell you why I'm really pissed off, because the very next day, Thursday, March 28th, we're holding the first ever LGBT town hall. Why? Because more than 80% of LGBT people are voting Democrat. The liberal media uses lies, fear, and manipulation to keep us divided, to keep us hating each other, and to keep these communities believing that they don't have a seat at the table on the right. And we want to change all of that. So we scheduled an event at the LGBT Center here in New York City. And a liberal mob formed around our event. The liberal media started reporting that I am a white nationalist, a white supremacist, a Nazi, a bigot, and they called my organization a hate group. A mob of leftists formed a petition saying that our event at the LGBT Center must be canceled because we are dangerous to the LGBT community. Read the petition, which I will provide on my Twitter account. It has been signed by the Democratic Socialists of America and a bunch of a conglomerate of wealthy liberals who are trying to prevent the gay community from knowing that they have a choice, that they do not have to be Democrat. And the LGBT Center buckled and canceled the LGBT Town Hall. They didn't call me on the phone. They didn't send me an email. I found out on Twitter that my event had been canceled through a statement that the LGBT Center put out, agreeing that we are a hate group, that we are white nationalists, white supremacists, that we are homophobic, that we are racist, that we are transphobic. My panel for the LGBT Town Hall is a white gay man, a Black gay man, a Jewish gay man, and a transgender female. Put it together. What I'm trying to tell you here today is that the Democratic Party has been co-opted by militant, tyrannical leftists. Progressives in America are fascist. The Democratic Party is co-opted by socialist fascists, and we must fight back. Thank God we have a president in the office who is on our side and sees the truth. As a gay man, I am told that I am not allowed to support President Donald Trump because of my sexuality. And to that I say, what does my sexuality have to do with supporting the greatest president who's been in office in my lifetime? A president who actually cares about the black community, who actually cares about brown people, who actually cares about white people and straight people and gay people and all Americans. That's right, that's right. This president needs our help more than ever. America needs our help more than ever. We have to buckle down and support President Trump because I am fearful of what a country will look like in 2024 if we elect a Democrat lunatic leftist to be the President of the United States of America, or any other office for that matter. We have seen what has happened to New York City alone under Democratic Party policies. We've seen what happens to minority communities who are voting Democrat at rates of 80, 90%. These communities are decimated. All Americans do better under a system of capitalism. All Americans do better when they're not given messages constantly that they are victims, that they're living in a society that oppresses them, that they don't have the same chance that everybody else has because of the color of their skin, their gender, or their sexual orientation. These are lies of the liberal left. Thank God for Donald Trump, who is cutting through the politically correct bullshit nonsense, who is telling the truth, and who is going to make America great again and keep America great. God bless Donald Trump. Let me tell you something. I want everybody in this group right here now to please support the mission of what we're doing with the WalkAway campaign. It is so vitally important. Go to WalkAwayCampaign.com. Check us out and see who we are. We are trying to free every minority in America from the bondage and slavery of the Democratic Party. We are going to break the chains of the Democratic Party, and we are going to wake up everybody, but especially minorities in America. We are going to do it this Wednesday with the first ever Harlem Town Hall at the Magic Johnson Theater at 8 p.m. It's a free screening of our movie, The Great Awakening, Breaking the Chains of the Democratic Party, the story of 20 black Americans walking away from the Democratic Party. Come to this event. WalkAwayCampaign.com. Click on events and get free tickets. Bring everybody you know to support this event. And also, step up and support us now. Hey, media, conservative media, where the hell are you? Where are you? Right now, I am being labeled a white nationalist, a white supremacist. The WalkAway campaign is being labeled a hate group. Conservative media, where the hell are you? WalkAwayCampaign.com. Support this event. God bless all of you, and God bless Donald Trump. Let's keep America great. USA! 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 Walk away! Walk away! Walk away! Walk away! Walk away!